Hello, welcome, Cabbage here. In Musume, let's look at round 2 of Open League A, the Taurus Cup. And then I made a new version of Simply Rudolph as a debuffer. This one has more stamina, so that she can better keep up throughout the race, so that she can maybe get her debuffs in there. And I have more debuffs, including more speed, the hesitant debuffs. Those are good towards the end of the race. And I also picked up a Lone Wolf just to block somebody else from using it. And then we'll look at my first 5 races here. I was very nervous going into this. I was wondering how much tougher it was going to be. My record for round 1 was 36-40 at the end of it. But spoiler alert, my record for day 1 of round 2 is 19-20, so I'm on the same pace, actually. And then I made a new gold ship as well. I'll show that build later in the video, during the next loading screen. Alright, but first, straight away here, I am hoping for some debuffs from Simply Rudolph. There's those. Lower the energy, the stamina. And then we also get Murmur. That doesn't always go off, so then when that does go off, then I'm very happy. And then hoping for a Swinging Maestro there. On my Marzensky. And then this gold ship, she does not have Swinging Maestro. Wasn't able to get that hint during the run. And then this long straightaway, usually nothing happens, skills-wise. Maybe Simply Rudolph will get off a debuff, but usually not. And then Gold Ship will get the unique skill here. And that will almost always go off. If she kind of drifts forward, then she won't get it. But if she stays back, then she'll get it. And then Go Home Specialist. There is a kind of a downhill right before this final corner, which will 100% proc that, so I'm using that instead of Swinging Maestro. And then if we can get the unique skill on Marzensky at the beginning of the corner, then she can get a big boost. And then this is also the timing when the rest of the debuffs will come from Simply Rudolph. So yeah, Sharp Gaze, Dominator. Crush those other Musume into the turf, so my guys can run away with it. And then typically, it's going to be a 2-horse race at the end. My Marzensky versus my Gold Ship. And now it's typically my Gold Ship that's winning. In round 1, when I had my previous Gold Ship build, it was Marzensky, but now it's Gold Ship. So I'm actually kind of wanting to rebuild my Marzensky so she can go back to winning. But at this point, I would just be doing it to use her in the finals, so I'm debating doing that. Alright, here's my new Gold Ship. She's kind of a beast. I got the medium S, which is nice. That kind of makes up for the lower speed there. Stamina and power are closer to the 1000. And then almost no skills. I've found that when I build B racers, I like to prioritize higher stats and fewer skills, rather than lower stats and more skills. Also, I feel like going through the career mode is easier that way. Higher stats can carry you through the races there. Alright, I'm checking out other guys that have gotten first. There's a Nice Nature. Okay, kind of a maybe a hybrid character. Half racer, half debuffer. But yeah, I'm really enjoying Open League. It's a different way of thinking, you know. going through career mode and aiming for certain builds, certain skills on guys. And then before I was talking about like trying to find my niche in the global Musume YouTubing world. And I think I might have found it. I want to be the Open League guy. But yeah, most people are not talking about Open League because they see the lower rewards and they write it off. Or they have a misconception about it being a like a beginner's league or a casual league. Which is kind of an oxymoron. I mean, it's a competitive PvP with rewards on the line. Of course, people are gonna work hard at it. But yeah, I think I'm going to do Open League, all Champions meetings from now. And then I will focus my videos on that. Tips and how to build, my progress, you know, which racers and cards I'm going to use. Maybe the first video I will make is talking about the misconceptions that global players have about Open League, which do not exist in the JP community. Alright, so kind of a similar way that the race is playing out here. Similar timing with the debuffs. Marzensky will get the burst out of the last corner. And then it's Goldship and Marzensky at the end. Alrighty. Yeah, in round 1, Goldship was really my kind of like my backup plan. Or my secret ace. But here she's more kind of the main. Okay, qualified for Group B. If I got 2 wins in this round 2 of the A, then I'll get the entry into the B finals. And that might be another thing that people misconceive, but like aiming for that lower grade of the finals is an actual thing among JP players. And so like if I were more interested in competing in that lower grade finals, I would stop here. I would not aim for 3 wins. But yeah, that is a thing that exists. That is a mindset. Oh, let's look at this gold ship. Lots of wins. Medium S. Good stamina. Power is a little low, and no recovery at all. No recovery here either. Odd. My gold ship, she has a stamina closer to 1,000, so she can better get away without a recovery skill. And I was even debating, like, if I needed it or not. But I picked up the Go Home Specialist anyway. Just to be safe. Unfortunately, with this gold ship build, I was not able to pick up the unique skill from Simbali Rudolph. I've used it on my previous one, and that was very good. She can get the velocity up as she passes guys. But I kept the red drive, or the whatever, because just acceleration is so strong. And yeah, that seems to be doing fine. Alright, here we have another frontrunner, Megiddo McQueen. And I'm probably going to work on my Megiddo McQueen for the next Champions meeting, as a kind of a preview there. That will be a long course, and it'll be interesting to tackle that as an open league player, just because stats are going to be lower overall. Alright, we got anchors away. Pretty soon we'll hit the downhill, we'll get the Go Home Specialist. Okay, we'll get the unique skill here. We'll start getting debuffs again from Simply Rudolph. It is so much fun to play Simply Rudolph as a debuffer. I was not expecting it to be this fun, but I watch every race in full just because I like seeing the skills go off and seeing how it affects the competition and how my guys run. Really enjoying this mode. Oh, can Marzensky get the win? Alright, finally. Alright, and with this, I will make it to the finals. And that was my goal, just to make it to the finals. The Group A finals. It would be nice to win. I do want that, what do you call it, that banner. But yeah, just the one race. Don't know who you're going to go against. Don't know how the luck is going to go, so... yeah, it's all up in the air for the final. But I heard for Global, for the final, they will make it so that everybody's mood is the same. So that's one little bit of randomness that's taken out. That's good. Yeah, here my Marzensky has a bad mood. And yeah, this day 1 of round 2, I had one loss. That was to a Biwa Hayahide, which was cool. I see very few people using her. Oh, here's one. So, I can't even get mad about that loss. It's interesting, like, looking at global players, what they feel that the meta is here. Everybody's saying, Oguri Cap. Nobody's saying Marzensky. But Marzensky, she was meta back in JP, way back when. And we're seeing the results here. But Gold Chip, another meta racer. And I think it's great that a handout character is so meta here. It's very fair. It gives everybody, you know, even free-to-play folks, a strong choice to compete. Alright, go home specialist. Let's get the red drive. Red shift. Earlier the better. Yep, that's good. And then we should start getting debuffs. Oh, gold ship got it too. Good. Alright. Some pace chasers, dominator. I'm getting debuff too. Hesitant frontrunner, perfect. Although I don't know if there's any frontrunners here. Alright, can we get another win with Marzensky? At this point, I'm cheering for her more than Gold Ship. Alright, Gold Ship pulls it out. Yeah, but I'm really liking this team composition, because, like, all three of my guys have different roles. And to see them, you know, excel in those roles, that feels really good. Alright, here's a Biwa Hayahide. Looks solid. Super Creek. Also solid. And then this special week, I think, was the #1 fan favorite, but it doesn't look particularly special. Alright, last race. Let's see if we can get the 5 for 5. Oh, and then There are a bunch of like Japanese YouTube channels that look at how global players are reacting or perceiving the game. And then as they do that, they're also like nostalgic for when they started the game, 4 years ago. And it's interesting to look at their thoughts on Open League, because the way that they think about it is different from global players. I think it'd be interesting to make a video about that, and how it is misconceived among the global community. Oh, this is pretty strong. Mayano Top Gun. Yeah, good speed. S in front. And my Marzensky has bad mood. Let's see how this goes. Alright, nobody's got Lone Wolf but me. Okay, yeah, get those pace chasers, good. Oh yeah, I was debating getting the, what was it, Late Surger Proficiency for Simply Rudolph to increase the range of her stamina debuffs in particular. But I was putting together my deck of the support cards, and I couldn't make it fit, and I was like, okay, I'll sacrifice that in order to get more other debuffs. But yeah, ideally, if I could get that in there, then I would. It was also a matter of just not having enough points to go around. But that's another fun thing about Open League, is that you can have, like before you even go into career, you can put a build together using the calculator, and seeing like how many skills you can get in there, how many stats you can get in there. It's kind of like a challenge run, or like a low-level run in Elden Ring, for example. Limit yourself to level 100 or level 50, that kind of thing. Think about which weapons you want to use, the stat requirements, and all that. Kind of a similar way to think about it. Alright, red shift. Still in second place, yeah, that's that Mayano Top Gun. But if we get the debuffs in there, maybe we can slow her down. Uh-oh. I think my Marzensky is having a bad day. She did have the bad mood. So I gotta count on gold chip. Come on, let's get it. Let's get it. Okay. Alright, so first 5 races. 5 out of 5. Not bad. And yeah, the remaining 15 went about the same. But yeah, gold chip is definitely my #1 ace now. Makes me want to work on Marzensky. If I were to scrounge together some statues, I could take her to 4 stars, make a new version of her, maybe try to aim for S in speed. But yeah, again, at this point it would just be for the finals, and I don't know if I even need that. Okay, so that's that. Again, having a ton of fun with this mode. Let me know how it's going for you. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again. Take care.